Hello, Holly Nestor here with DigiScrapQuickPages.com. Today I'm just making a quick clarification on the last video that I did, which was on creating a quick page using Photoshop Element 6. Only today I am showing you a page which uses a kit that you can get at Funky Playground Designs in the new store Retroche by KH Designs. Here's my layout. And what I want to talk to you about is the different ways that you can drag photos and elements onto your documents. And we actually have 3 different techniques that we're going to go through really quickly. The first is to drag something from the bin. And this is what I did in the last document. The steps that I went over were that you can just drag it from the bin into the document. And what this does, though, is it places the file, and it places it about a quarter of the size, less than a quarter of the size of the real document, because this is actually a 12 by 12 document that I just drug into a 12 by 12 document, so it should fill the page. And in the last video I showed you how you had to click on this document to turn off. You right click on it and you simplify the layer so that you can edit that layer. Well, in the next technique it will not only drag it in full size, but you will not have to do that. So the next technique is dragging it from the document which is open. And what I want to show you is that if your page looks like this and it's filling the whole workspace, in order to do the next technique you have to share the workspace with your other open document. Here's my page, and what I'm going to do is make that page active, and you can see that the layer shows up over here on the right hand side. So all you have to do is click on the layer and drag it onto your layout, and you'll see the layout gets highlighted with a little box around the edges, and then you just let go of your mouse and it filled the entire screen. So that was method 2. And I'm going to hide that. The third thing that you can do is you can do select all by going to select and select all, and you can see there's marching ants around the whole edge, and you would do a copy and a paste. But you don't really want to do this very often because it hogs up your memory. If every time you copy something it's carrying it on your clipboard, and if you're dragging the file from the bin or from the layers, then it's not going into your memory. But you can use, copy and paste if you just wanted to grab maybe a small piece of that paper. Then you can go to Edit, Copy, go over to your document, Edit, Paste, and that's a perfectly fine technique for something like that. So I hope that clears up any confusion, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks.